Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me not care if them now already hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them not rate me. Me and them no friend, me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you know? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things.
We in a business, we not care if them screw face, yeah. Wow. I telling you, boy. Bless Saturday evening to everybody. Hope everybody having a fantastic Saturday. I don't know what's going on. It's Let's Start the Thing, Stevie. Definitely a boy Firefield is in the building. All right. Make sure y'all hearing me loud and clear out there. Hope everybody having a fantastic Saturday. Yeah, we got so much to talk about tonight. Not so much, but we got two topics to be definitely tightening up on. Speaking about tonight, we're going to be speaking about the large quantity of suspected cannabis that was found during the operation conducted on Thursday morning, or should we say last week Thursday? Yeah, Thursday morning, April the 10th, 2025, along the Linden Sue's Highway. Now, the person who definitely was apprehended with this large quantity of cannabis was a police officer. So we're going to be speaking about that. Also, we will be speaking about the whole, the situation between the young lady and the ex-boyfriend that shot her to head and tried to kill himself but didn't get to do it, Definitely we got to talk about this. So big up to everybody that definitely tuning in, but we got some more things that we're going to touch down with. But the main topic tonight is definitely those two. The Suicide Linden cannabis boss and the female that got shot to head with her ex. So big I want to shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and twos and the threes. Yeah, guys, you know how we're doing it wrong here tonight, definitely, Good night. Hope you guys having a wonderful night. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's Saturday night, so you don't know. Everything good. Big up to all my regular subscribers that always check in with me. Shout out to those persons who may be at work. Those persons who may not be at work, you may be at home, relaxing, definitely tuning in. Shout out to those persons who definitely may be at work, tuning in on the vibe. You know how it is over here, man. Y'all don't know y'all by fire feelings in the building. Definitely, you know what I mean? I had to come tap in with you guys definitely tonight because, it's Saturday. And normally my program is Monday to Friday every morning. But, I had to come and tap in. Excuse me, because we didn't really get to, speak about these topics as yet. I brought them to the forefront, but I never really get a chance to speak about them. So definitely tonight we are definitely going to speak about them. And I want you guys to definitely tune in and let me know what's your thoughts on the whole situation with the female that was unalive by her ex-boyfriend. Also, You don't know the cannabis scene. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But, let me run this video here. All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that checking in on the ones and cheese. Please thumbs up the live, guys. That's all I need you guys to do is thumb up the live. Like up the live. Come on, guys. Like up the live, all right? Yeah, like I said, definitely tonight we got some stuff to deal with. So, the show just no kick off. Big up everybody that definitely tuning in on the ones and threes, the threes and fours. Hope you guys having a fantastic Saturday, like I said, you know what I mean? No matter where you from, you know what I mean? Shout out to all my Guyanese out there, my real Guyanese supporters. Big up yourself. Don't matter what party you are watching from, you're tuning from. Definitely shout out to you guys, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And before I continue going further, as we let everybody forward in, we're not going to kick off the show so quick and fast, but like as everybody forward in, yeah, we still want to say thanks. We're still celebrating that 5K subscribers, guys. Yeah, we're still celebrating that 5K subscribers. So definitely, I want to say thanks to all of our new subscribers that definitely aboard with us today. Yeah, man. It's a channel. I could speak about this channel definitely because it's a channel whereby I have multiple YouTube channels, right? Yo, Blackhead, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Good night, everyone. Yeah, good night to you, my brother. How everything doing? Like I say, I got multiple channels, right? But this channel I created lately, like last year. And you know what I mean? I never really thought of creating a Guyanese channel. Excuse me. I never really thought of creating a Guyanese YouTube channel. But by said so, I said done. I did it. And definitely I never regretted creating Let's Start the Things YouTube channel. Definitely it's a goal mine. You understand? In less than a year, I'm done monetized. In less than a year, I already there 5K going to 6. And you know what I mean? The viewers is definitely putting in the works because we have people from all over definitely always viewing our content. And like I say, you know what I mean? Don't listen to the noise in the market. It's a sale. You know what I mean? Most persons, when you guys check our upload that we have, you know what I mean? It's over 3,000 views we're having. You know how it goes over here. You know what I mean? And definitely that's okay for a small channel. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm still giving thanks for all of you support. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we couldn't be where we are today. You know what I mean? So I want to say thanks to all of our new supporters, our new subscribers. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Those persons who have been with us from the very first start. Shout out to you guys. Big up yourself. Like I said, one people, one nation, one destiny. You don't know what's going on over here. So you know how the thing go already. Like I said, guys, again, you could contribute to the channel. You understand? Is either you guys could be a member of the channel for only $2 a month. That means every month end you pay $2. You understand? $2, $1 is equivalent to 200 Guyana dollar. $2 is equivalent to 400 Guyana dollar. This joke, you understand? Also, you guys could definitely contribute by definitely purchasing a super sticker, a super chat. You know how it is, guys. Contribute because your buy fire feelings putting in the works, making sure we taking this to the next level. You understand? We doing this different, a vlogging level. You understand? I the only selected at vlogging like this. And definitely we bring proper content to you guys, whereby we keep it even educational. You understand? So contribute, guys, in any way. The Cash App is on the screen. Also, you guys could donate by Cash App also. So you know what it is. Be a member, purchase a super chat, a super sticker, or you could Cash App me anything. You understand? All right. So like I said tonight, definitely as you guys see the thumbnail and the title, you know what we got on the menu. But before we go into those topic that we got, On the last press conference that Mr. Jagdeo did, now Mr. Jagdeo did speak a lot of stuff. You know how Jagdeo is be. And me, you can't blame him for that because down to Donald Trump is operate like that too. He's talk about all the rest of the party, then what they did. From what they been doing, all these kind of things, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the stuff that he mentioned was very crazy, you know what I mean? He spoke about a lot of things. And in the press conference, now you guys could remember the Muhammad situation whereby Muhammad, you understand, had some of his supporters over by him. I cannot remember what day it was, but they had a drone was flying over him. The drone man and him and the drone boss man, that is the sheriff, security service, all these things. Now, Mr. Jagdeo, definitely, where you don't know, Jagdeo working with sheriff, because he working with what sheriff news say. So obviously, sheriff news put out, that's Guyana Daily News, end up putting out about the thugs them that run down the cameraman and threaten the cameraman for killing. Now, this is why he's saying, like, this is why I say, right? You see this politician game? This political game is a serious game, you know. You got to fit for this political game. And we know they might be telling lies on Muhammad, who knows? Because me knows. So me come here for say that how PPP lying on Muhammad or PPP talking the truth on Muhammad, the government talking the truth on. I'm not here to mean they're here for that. I don't know these people them. Why trying to say? From the day you put in your feet in certain things, because remember, even if Muhammad and the government got problem, it was never so heated until when Muhammad started reaching out to people that was the poor and the needy out there. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. It was never so hectic like how it is today. You understand? Because all kind of thing you see in Guyana Daily News, and we all know these could be fabricating lies these guys are bringing to the viewers and out there and the citizens of Guyana. We don't know. You understand? But how things is, it could be not. What I'm trying to say also, you understand? Once you put yourself in this political game, I telling you, it's trouble. From you put yourself in this political game, get prepared for all kind of people digging up. Watch. If it is shit in a bag and somebody know about it, you better believe the person getting paid for any information. Shit in a bag, shit and shy, wherever is it. You beg for little food, your money the short at the shop. A person just got to remember something or get something. Yeah, I can remember you didn't have money for the buy. Once you structure yourself in the political game, is problem. And y'all know it's not joke I talking. You understand? So when we see what Mr. Muhammad going through right now, it's not no it is it's not like I'm sorry. It's not like I'm surprised, I'm just sorry that he gotta go through it. But like I said, it's the same thing goes for Melly Mel. It's the same thing goes for Melly Mel. All of them put themselves in this position, so obviously you got to take what coming your way. Nobody never drag them. You understand? Wherever seen Melly Mel and the government had, Melly Mel say we're going on, I can start being an activist and represent the country. And I can expose corruption, which is not a problem. But it's just that all of them was friends. This was got me thinking. You know, Mr. Muhammad now. Bro, I tell you all already, I don't talk fiction, I talk facts. You understand? I mightn't got no 100% in education and all this, and I make it clear, but common sense, bro. It's take you a long way in this life. I telling you, common sense. When you see this thing happening, I'm not surprised. I'm just sorry that they gotta go through it. but they put themselves in this position that they are getting, that they are going through. You understand? Like this is what I tell people, you know, and a lot of people don't understand at some time, you know. You got to think twice in whatever you're doing. Whatever you are doing, you have to think twice. You got to think about doing it, and you got to think what coming after when you do it. You understand? You got to think about doing it, and you got to think about what coming after when you do it, whether it's good or bad. You got to think what is the precaution after that. You understand? So whatever we as human being reach in, sometimes we put ourselves in that situation. Sometimes we put ourselves in that calamity. You understand? Real thing. Because we got a time whereby we could sit down and say, you know something? All right, what this thing benefit of? All right, where's the backlash for this thing? Where you don't know what's coming with it. If you know that it's going to be too much, bro, no, I mean, it's like you investing in something that you know you're not going to get back more than you invest in. You cannot go into investment whereby it's not going to be a long-term investment, or you're not going to get back way more than because it's common sense. If I invest 5,000, I invest in 5,000 to get back 10,000. It's flipping me money. So I know what I'm doing. If I invest 10,000, I invest in 10,000 because I know I could get back at 20 grand. This all you're thinking. It's common sense. So when you put yourself in this position, I sit down and I say, yo, these people them the tight. What happened? What really happened make these people them get slack? Big up my South Rumville team in the building. South Rumville family, what's up? Kit Gomez. Yeah, man, Gomez, big up yourself. Good night. Good night to you too. South Rumville Park. Big up to everybody in South Rumville. North Rumville. Y'all don't know what's going on, man. Big up everybody, the whole guy, I know. So like I say, remember this show is only open for subscribers. I know a lot of you guys could subscribe to see what you want to see, then unsubscribe. It's no problem with me, but if you subscribe to the channel to stay with the channel, I appreciate you guys. I understand this is where you get the latest in what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. And if there's anything that you guys would like me to speak upon, feel free to inbox me. The number are running on the screen. That's 347-801-6231. Or you guys could inbox me on any one of the apps that we have. Whether we are on Instagram, we're on TikTok, and we're on Facebook at Let's Start the Things TV. So you guys could inbox us in any way. You could even call the number that you're seeing. You understand? If there's anything you guys would like us to talk about, any problem you're going through, any situation, and you guys would like us to highlight it, inbox us, all right? As we continue, like I was saying, right? Now, let's jump into the video of Muhammad definitely saying that what Jack DOC was a lie, because I don't know the whole situation with the GRE and his vehicle and his drone and a bag of things. So let's hear what Mr. Muhammad have to say, and then we continue. Understand? All right, guys, let's get this.
Yesterday, Barrett had his press conference, and he mentioned that me and my thugs went off and chased a drone operator that worked for Sheriff Security and Daily News. He said we went off and we ran the man's car from the back. Now that is total lies. This man is such a pathological liar, right? We have the proof what transpired on Sunday, and we'll show you the truth in this same video. First thing is, Jack Dio, you don't address people as thugs. Those persons are my employees. They are citizens of this country. You need to choose your words in a better manner. Don't address people as thugs, Bharat. These are human beings. You should have respect for the people of this country. The next thing is, you accused us of ramming into Nathan Prince's car. That is not true. You need to get your facts right before you put things out in the public domain, Bharat. This is not right of you. I'll show you guys what transpired shortly in this said video. Nathan Prince, PAJ870 is registered in his name. It's a black Toyota Vitz. He reversed into one of my guys' car. That is what happened. We didn't ram into no one's car. We don't do such things. There was a live where over 1 million persons viewed that live. They saw everything that transpired. But this man is so deceitful. You understand? He's so deceitful. But people are seeing through you. They're seeing through you as clear as crystal now. So I don't know if you think you're going to continue to fool this nation. That won't happen. That would not happen. Certainly that would never happen. Thank you.
You don't pick up a bunch of thugs and drive down the road and hit the guy's vehicle, ram his vehicle.
Yesterday.
Well, yeah, I hear clearly, right? See, I hear what Muhammad said. Basically. You hear what Muhammad said, basically, right? So, this is why they're saying, right? To me, I don't feel Muhammad would be so stupid for do no stupidness and know that they got an eye on him. You understand? We understand the people them that was in Muhammad yard. They look like they get to Utah and they look like different. Yeah, obviously, you're not going to see a set of people in jacket and tie in Muhammad yard. You're not going to see that. You're going to see the people them that he's helped. What kind of people he's helped? He's helped the poor, the needy. Them is the type of people you're going to see around this man. Now, they had a bag of talking about the people them who went wrong he, and people like I shame Muhammad for the type of people that was wrong him, and I shame scorn. Shame for what? This the thing was different with Muhammad and them. Or Muhammad and Yal. Muhammad don't frighten for the wrong these people them. Muhammad don't see these people them as scarn, as yak. No. Muhammad see these people them as human being. Normal human being. This is what this man is see these people them as. So when people talking about, oh, the type of people we had wrong in this and the door, it's foolishness. It's total foolishness. I just want to know what people is really talking. Obviously, who you're going to see wrong this man? You're going to see rich people? No. It's not rich people he helping. It's poor people he helping. People with in need. Not in want, in need. It's a difference. Or should we say people in want, not in need? You leave your comments. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts on this. Now you see the position we here in is whereby people talking all kind of lie about you know. It's crazy. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Shout out to everybody that checking. You know, guys, always ask you for is for give the video a thumbs up. That's all we need. Thumbs up from you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up. We're begging you guys, please. You understand? Please give the video a thumbs up. You understand? We got 93 persons on the check-in and we only got 6 thumbs up. What is cruel, eh? It is the only problem I got with my viewers and subscribers. Guys, even if y'all didn't want to drop a comment and y'all watching the show, feel free, please. The more y'all like up the video, the more it reach out, the algorithm works, and it reach out to more persons out there that they could get a chance to watch the show, or should we say watch the live, guys. Please, I'm begging you guys. Please like up the live. No matter where you are watching from, guys, you could just leave it in the comment section. Let me know where you're checking us from. Okay? So I'm gonna give you one of my latest update upon the whole Mohammed situation. Yes, you guys know how it is. Yeah, man. Big up everybody that checking in, guys. Yo, I tell you, the show is not normal today, man. We in that mood. Yeah, we gonna be rolling tonight. You know, we got 93% of the check-in. Waiting to see some of my regulars them check in. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Rumveld family. Just a minute, guys. Trying to give my subscribers them a wrench. Let me jump into this right now, man. Shout out to everybody that checking in on the ones and threes. We got either 7. All right, guys. I know y'all waiting to see something. I'm not gonna hold you up, guys. Me naga hold you up. Let's get this. Years ago, Attorney General Anal Nan. Let's get this.
Well, it's the boss of the boss, Gucci boss, representing a big uncle.
Several years. Okay, guys. Well, this is an update on GRA and Mr. Mohammed. Now, you guys know that Mr. Mohammed is a whole situation with GRA, definitely of pertaining to pertaining to his luxury vehicles that he have. Now, what going on is that Nandalal say that after this we're gonna jump into the next. We got some things to talk about. We're not gonna rush the show. It's only 29 minutes into the show so far. Like I said, yeah. No, GRA is getting blamed for releasing these luxury vehicle that Mohammed have, and saying that something went wrong because he should be paying more money than he already paid. No, I don't understand what's going on here. So, but then you know what I mean. You got to think. You know, because remember, no, in this life is so. You see, once you got, like I said, me sugarcoating and mean, I don't know these banner. And me swearing for nobody. But then when I hear about this situation, I sit down and I think to myself and I start to buy. Sometimes it's a case whereby you didn't pay all the taxes, the right taxes indeed. Because remember now when you got money, there's one thing I know about Inga, you know. You see when you got money, you understand? When you got money, anything is anything. These men that were working at GRA could get paid, and if the car is 5 million, he got pay in tax revenue, he can pay 2 point something million. And then man can take a cut back of the money. It happens. So I sit down to myself and I say, you know something, don't swear for these man of them, you know. Me swearing for no government, me swearing for no rich man, me swearing for no. I know how Guyana stay already. Once you got money, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Once you got money, anything could happen. So I saying to myself, like, all right. But let me hear this little news here so with the GRA and Mr. Mohammed, guys. Let's hear this. years ago. Attorney General Anal Nandalal has explained that the tax body is empowered to conduct a post-audit on the transaction in the attempt to recover revenues owed to the state. He was at the time speaking during his program Issues in the News on Tuesday. GRA has said it has irrefutable evidence of the tax breaches by the United States sanctioned businessman Azraddin Mohammed and his relatives. Reports are that the total tax owned by the Mohammed family amount to some 1.2 billion linked to but y'all got here, hey, let tell you something is real money. Kevin Anthony, big up yourself. Welcome down to the Real Talk Reasoning Show. Big up yourself. Hey, real money. This is not no jokey money. I telling y'all, it's real bread. You understand? Real bread, I know what I'm telling y'all. Let me get multiple luxury Q vehicle alleged imported under false pretenses or in the breach of the re-migrant scheme. You know? And the false pretenses. It's crazy, bro. Remember these man got money, you know. I don't trust these banners. Me swearing for them. You understand? Kevin Sato, real talk. Nobody got think. It could be or it could be. Because when you got money, anything goes, bro. Now here though, the GRA is saying no. Who the GRA taking talk from or taking orders from? Among the amount cited are 479.7 million for here's how much money? For a 2020 Ferrari registered to Hannah Mohammed, 371.7 million for a 2020 Lamborghini Roadster titled to Azraddin Mohammed, and 320 million for a 2023 Rolls-Royce registered to Bibi Mohammed. Additional taxes included 61.4 million for a 2023 Range Rover under Leslie Khan's name and 24.6 million each for two Toyota Land Cruiser also registered to Azraddin Mohammed. According to Nandalal, GRA always had the power to review the estimate of duty and tax. It is called the post-audit power. GRA always got the power for review the tax them. They could review it and see what's going on. So what really happened there? How this man get for clear all of these vehicles? Not one vehicle, not two vehicles. How much vehicle? And them ain't done as yet. How this man get for clear all these vehicles? And look how long it is. Can they win? Now I want to know what pose this man they make. And them say this man post a vehicle whereby he put the price with the post. I don't. Mohammed's so stupid, boy. It is in the law, and any businessman who has had any relationship with the GRA, that's Guyana Revenue Authority, would know of that power. Nandalal pointed out that it was Azraddin Mohammed who drew the GRA's attention to his family underpayment of tax when he made a post on social media. Like telling you, I want to know what GRA do, boy. I mean, I want... So you trying to tell me Mohammed posed this vehicle and then Mohammed put, I pay $100 million for this vehicle. So this how GRA end up seeing the price for Mohammed pay and says, "Scon, we thought this man paid $2 million. I mean 800,000. Or this man see pay $100 million. I thought he pay $800 million. You know what I mean? This we do. That's crazy. Well, I telling you, boy, there's what posts do you. It was just days after the post was made that GRA launched an investigation. The Attorney General noted that GRA would have to explain, or some officer who did that assessment will have to explain why the assessment was done in that way it was done, but that doesn't prevent the GRA from reviewing the situation. Parliament by law has given them that power. On Saturday last, the GRA agents, accompanied by the ranks of Guyana Police Force, went to the Mohammed's family Houston, Greater Georgetown resident to take possession of the luxurious vehicle after repeated notice and a month-long effort to resolve the matter amicably. However, the operation was halted after the officers were met by an angry mob that physically obstructed access to the premises. Well, I telling you, who give them the order for sure by this man place to collect vehicle? This is why you want to know who give them the order. Viewers and subscribers, who? It's kind of crazy. I don't understand. Because when they reach, they couldn't get it. Man say angry mob. As we continue, the GRA enforcement efforts was later placed on hold by the temporary restraining order issued by the judge Gino Posad. The court extended the order until Thursday, April the 10th, 2025 to give the GRA until then to respond to Azruddin Mohammed application for judicial review and a full injunction. Meanwhile, during the seizure attempt at the Mohammed family resident, Azruddin alleged that Nandalal and Vice President Dr. Barajagdio had threatened to send the GRA after the vehicles if he does not publicly denounce his political aspiration and allegations the What do you mean by publicly denounce his political aspiration? So they're trying to say that they want him to let the people them know if he's running for president or not. That is what they mean by political aspiration. You understand? Can somebody enlighten me? Adze Mohammed's family resident, Azruddin alleged that Nandalal and Vice President Dr. Barajagdio had threatened to send the GRA after the vehicles if he does not publicly denounce his political aspiration. Okay. So denounce is saying he running for president, or saying he running for 2025 election, or saying that he's not gonna run for 2025's election. That's what it's. Shout out to my peeps them. Okay. Like I said, PPP and the man was friends, but since he come out and went to run for president, that's what they doing to him. All right. Okay. Okay, bracket. Thank you. Hold a wrench, bracket. You know, everything good. You know, you don't got your wrench already. Freedom. Shout out to Freedom Fighter. That's what him to say that he will not. Okay. All right. Well, I just want to make sure, right? As a man, I don't frighten for axe. You know, this is one thing with me. I don't frighten for axe. I do not frighten to axe. This me, if me know something, I strive to find out. You understand? On a big old man level. So, you understand? So, if they threaten for this man denounce his political aspiration, that simply means that they are afraid. But at the end of the day, they're saying they are not afraid. You understand? So this is why I want to know what really going on there. and allegations, the Attorney General has since dismissed it as a naked untruth. Nandlal said, since the U.S. sanctions were imposed on the family, I have never spoke to Mr. Mohammed in person or on telephone by himself. He said, I met with the Mohammeds a few times after the sanction. I was requested to do so as Attorney General in order to explain to them that under the law, the government would have to take certain measures and take certain precautions steps to protect the financial system of Guyana. Nandlal added, noted that he never met the family without their attorney present. Nandlal further made it clear that at no time during those engagements did Azruddin Mohammed political ambition surface. Why would I say that to this gentleman? Let us assume that I even want to say something like that. Why would I say that? So he can do exactly as he's done, say it back again? It doesn't make sense, but it...
This man Nandlal, hey, you make a joke with Nandlal, he don't play. You understand? See, he's saying that he never had no discussion with the Mohammeds, even on a phone. He never had no discussion. And anytime he need Mohammed's link up, they always link up with the attorney. What are your thoughts on this? You know what I mean?
It shows you that this guy can fabricate and concoct an untruth in such a barefaced manner and say that he has some type of evidence to support it. Well, hopefully he will produce the evidence he addressed it. As we continue, GRA has made it clear that the actions were lawful and based on concrete evidence. The agency also emphasized that such enforcement is routine when duty-free or migrants concession agreements are violated. Despite claims of political persecution by the Mohammed's family, GRA has reaffirmed its stance that no individual or company is above the law when it comes to paying tax. This assertion was underscored by parallels drawn to a 2016 Enforcement Act on which GRA officers seized two Q luxurious vehicles belonging to the Chinese logging giant Bai Sheng, laying over $1 million in unpaid import taxes.
So basically what I'm trying to say that how them impose this more, they get more serious on their taxes because of this Chinese man that they was dealing with. You know what I mean? He tried to import a lot of luxury vehicles also. You know what I mean? And definitely was not paying his tax. Basically, that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? But on a big one level. All right, hold on there. Let me try to see if I could get this piece here. T-E. Shout out to everybody that checking for the ones and threes. We got 121 persons on the check-in. Guys, can you please give the video a thumbs up? You know what I mean? Latoya, for Dice in the building. Yeah, man. What's up, girlfriend? You good? How everything on your ends? And you know what's to ask you, where are you hitting us up from at this moment here? Or where are you hitting us up from really? Whenever you check in, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I got to shout out to those persons, those village that is definitely checking in on the ones and threes, you know? Where are you hitting us up from? So let me to move it. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? We're really going on there, but you don't know it goes already, guys. Like I said, wait if everybody forward in as we got more stuff to talk about. Definitely, we're not gonna be stickling there. We got the main topic is the two main topics are all right. Shit. Wait a minute, guys. Give me a sec. I'll switch over fast. I'm watching from
West Coast Board Beast. Kevin checking in from Seafields to Fire. Big up yourself, big up everybody, big up Seafields to Fire, big up the Board Beast, Shun them. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, big up everybody that checking in, you know what I mean? Hold on there, guys. Freedom Fighter. Sort out. Does GRE have to get a court order in order to import the car? Yeah, man. They can't get him, man. The man fighting the right way. You understand? This is the whole thing. The man is fighting the right way. The man got the lawyer by his side. The man got court by his side. The man got the rights. You understand? Yeah, man. So let me hear what Mr. Muhammad got to say as everybody forwarding and building up, you know? We got 108 persons. Please like up the live, guys.
I want to talk about the rules of flying drones in Guyana, since Barrett isn't aware of the rules. Yesterday, Barrett suggested that it is acceptable for individuals to fly drones over private property and capture photos and videos. This perspective not only represents a serious invasion of privacy, but also shows blatant disregard for the laws governing drone operations in Guyana. I am concerned that Barrett appears unaware of the regulations established by the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority. According to the GCAA, drone operators are explicitly prohibited from flying over or near to private or public property without prior permission from the owners. I have the picture from the GCAA. You'll see. We urge Barrett to refrain from misleading the nation and to familiarize himself with the laws outlined.
You understand? You see why I love with this, man? You see what I'm talking about? Although, wherever it is, we're talking about representing and defending yourself with pen and paper. Pen and paper. You see, when you know your rights is problem. Ian, big up yourself. Ian just not check in. You understand? Good night, good night. Linden, big up. Linden in the building. You know, I love when my Linden was check in. We as Guyanese people, I'm going to make it clear. We as Guyanese people, you understand? We as Guyanese people, we need to start know we rights. We need to start being more intellectual with our rights. Because what happened as a third world country, most time, you understand, those persons that is in seat, those persons that is running for the government of the country, and I'm not talking specific on PPP government alone. Like I said tonight, I'm not here to tear down nobody. I speaking for the people them. Me, I is not a APNU, I is not a AFC, I is not a PNC, I is not nothing. I don't believe in politics. Whoever running the country and running it the right way, whereby not only the citizens of Guyana are enduring with minimum wage, jobs, rent, light, water, and these things. Once these things are controllable, we're not only speaking about that, but we're speaking about human being rights, the rights of human beings, Guyanese citizens. Because we know most time the government, whichever government that ever is running the country, they try to make sure the country all right by making it clean, better, level up with up to the time, certain things keep it, roads, light, cameras, but sometimes they lack, or most of the time they lack on, you understand, the justice part of the human being or the citizens of Guyana, whereby it's either the police them carrying out crazy killings, people getting injustice, people not getting no justice in nothing. big boy licking down, knocking down a man, shooting a man wrongfully, doing all kind of black people this door, wherever race, and we're not getting no justice. That is a big part of the strategy in Guyana when it comes to Guyanese citizens, I feel. Because it's not only making Guyana bright and beautiful. What about the citizens? If we got to go through police brutality, you understand? Not getting justice for certain things, for instance, like what went down a few days ago in Linden, and what been going down in Guyana for over how much years with people who they in power. That is a main concern in Guyana. Justice for the citizens. Because enough time this is where it's happening. Lies is being told and things is getting kicked under the rug. Enough mothers, enough fathers, brothers and sisters ain't getting no justice. How much of them family members get knocked down wrongfully, shot wrongfully, do wrongfully, and nothing ain't come out of it. Just because these people them that committing these things got money or got link in the system, things getting thrown to court and certain things getting rubbed out on these things. Eh? This is what we talking about. Not only making Guyana bright and beautiful, but let me continue with Mr. Mohammed, guys. You understand? You know, it's good. Tonight I there in my mood for I there in my mood. Let me go.
By the GCAA, an entity that falls under his government. On Sunday afternoon, my 2 young daughters and my nephews were swimming in the pool. The same pool right behind me. When the drone appeared about 20 feet above them, hovering for more than 15 minutes. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? You know, the little children swimming here. For more than 50 minutes, they just got this drone at one spot, as low as 20 feet. Tell me if this is acceptable. This is a deliberate act to invade our privacy. One day before, as my supporters assembled at my home, right here again, the drone was seen flying over and recording for more than 6 hours. We left them because we had a nice time. We were enjoying ourselves behind here. We had a pool party. The recording was clearly shown on Guyana Daily News, owned by Sheriff Security. Clearly shown. My question to you, Barrett, if the privacy of your daughters and other family members were violated, would you have taken this stance, or even your cronies? I'm sure not. In addition, contrary to your statement, I did contact the police and they responded promptly. We did a live and they had about 10 to 12 police officers there. So I don't know what you're talking about. We did contact the police. The officers carried Nathan Prince, that works for Sheriff Security. They carried him down to Rumville Station. And 5 minutes after, he walked out with all his equipment, thus indicating that the investigation was stalled.
That is what's happened. What just don't say? What did I just say? Is the same thing I tell you? When you walking for a big buy, it is get sweep under the rug. You hear things is blow to the kid, out of court, out of yeah. Because why you got money and you got a link with the big buys them. Where Biden supposed to be like though? This wrong. You hear what the man say? In less than how much minute he walk out with all the equipment, the case, wherever it is joke. It wasn't serious because why? Sheriff Security is Guyana News, Daily News. Guyana Daily News is PPP. Is the government. We just talking facts. We ain't tearing on nobody. We talking facts. You understand? Remember this man just now show you a receipt whereby it's against the law to fly a object that records or videos people private properties, whether it's a drone, a phone, a plane, or whatever. Not only a drone, but any equipment that flies and records. That's against the law. Yeah, we understand if it is now flying in this life is now we doing is how we do it. Now, if it is flying normal, it got normal places whereby this drone could fly. But when you're coming in people's space, is a different. Now, of course, the Prime Minister did start out, he didn't call the police. So when I saw the police, them all of this, we because you know everything that ICE bring to the platform, we did saw like he showed. The police did obstruct, search the man's vehicle, took the drones and his equipments. But how long did it last? The man got back his stuff quick. And within the videotaping and the recording, persons were saying that he's going to come out just so called why. The young man was smiling. The young man didn't even listen to the police then properly. He didn't even got no time with the police. They talking to you, going through one ears and then coming through the next ears. You know when a man know, well, all right, oh, scunt, you know. This is his waste of time. Just now I get me things and I gone. You could see it on a man's face. And from since you're working with certain firm, you know, well, it's a big buy. Big buy guy. Me buy sliding just now. I mean, y'all, sliding.
One has to ask, who passed the instruction for his release?
Someone flies a drone over your building. You're unhappy with it. The man is not on your property. So you call the police and say, someone is flying a drone over my building. I don't know whether it's illegal or not, but you should stop him because he's putting my life at risk. You call the police.
Hey, Jack Dio is making laugh, boy. Jack Dio say you call the police, this man in there on your property. You let them know where you mean of this thing illegal or legal. That I feeling threatened, you know what I mean? This man putting me at stake. So, like I say, right? I don't think Muhammad's so stupid for pick up a load of thugs, a load of scrape head and all these names with them is gay and go went down the road for do this man nothing and no people watching. Yo, bro. Now everybody, why I say that because everybody stating that oh he running for president. Some people say he running for president. Some people say he say he running for he running for 2025 elections. Alright? Good. But at the end of the day, these people them trying to forget whatever dirt they could get on you. So guess what? You got to dip on your meds. You got to focus. You can't slip up. I know Muhammad is so stupid. Muhammad did the right thing. That's why the police was there. But Jack Dio now making it look like if this man didn't really follow the right rules and regulation. They saw the political game stay. The political game in normal, bro. The political game is not normal. I'm telling you, bro. Shout out to everybody, man. We got 149 persons on the check-in. I beat in some Sky vodka inside of my glass. I like this glass here, so you know what I mean? This is my little barkle sitting. You know what I mean? And I smoking a black a mile. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's weekend, so you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, we beating ourselves. We reacting to some stuff. We definitely streaming tonight. And you know what's going on. We interacting with our subscribers. We love you guys. You know, me not do a drinking my little vodka. I still got my water, so for backup cause I ain't really want to get too nice. I want to stay focused on the show with my black and mild. So big up everybody if you're wondering what I'm smoking, I just letting it clear what am I drinking, you know? I'll let y'all know, you know. But nevertheless, y'all hear what Muhammad just now say. And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, but the game is not no normal game, bro. The game ain't no normal game. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Hope you guys having a fantastic evening, guys. Please thumbs up the live, guys. Thumbs up the live. That's all I want you guys to do. Thumbs up the live for me. Like up the live, all right? 157 persons in the check-in, and we're going up, man. 5 minutes after 9. There's about an hour we done pushing. Yeah. We're going to, we're going as long as we could. Screw it. Even when the time run out, we starting back over the live. We talking tonight is weekend, so we partying tonight. Big up everybody that definitely checking. You know, it goes already. Latoya, shout out to you, man. How you doing? Let me see if we could get some comments. Freedom Fighter said, I'm watching from St. Lucie, Massachusetts. Did not know. There's one Miss I can't pronounce it good, but St. Luce. All right, big up to those persons up your side, sweetie. Hope everything good on your ends, man. You know the thing already. Big up Miss Jackson. Good night to you also, you know what I mean? Everything good. Latoya just now dropped something, say, ain't y'all realize that Jack Dio is think just how he does talk. Very confusing. Of course, when you hear Sad Man speaking, you see the man head size, he's feeling smart, bad. You know who's he? You know who is he? He feel like he's smart, bad, and all lipping. He feel like he got all the sense. Inside, man. Because to everybody checking in, man. Yo, tonight nice, you know what I mean? I love to see everybody on the ones and threes. Remember, guys, if you want, feel free to share up the live, guys. Share up the live also. And like I said, please thumbs up the live, like up the live for me, please. You know what I mean? Definitely. You know how we're doing it tonight, man. We got a lot of things we're going to be scoring and talking about. So, y'all know what it is. You know what it is. All right, hey, all right, before we get into the next news, you know what I mean? This is what I want to know, right? What's going on with now we see this news here, so whereby yeah. Maybe get this out to the way, then you don't know what's going on. We're gonna start off, you understand? Watch weed with the ace by. Mm-hmm. This is where I say you don't do beers, scunt. Hot thing, yeah. This is what I said. This shit, another. Watch weed with the ace, so. You understand? You got time for body tea. As we continue talking things, guys, yeah, let me go along this topic here. So, whereby it says here. Hold on, guys. I'll make sure I get time. Okay, good. So it looked like a big boy police officer get jugged with all of this weed with a hair. So you understand? Watch weed. Now this is what you want to know, right? There's a police officer now. This is show you how the system is now. You see how the system is gay. You see how the system is gay. Let me talk about this here so now. Big boy police get jugged with all of this inside the car. You know what I mean? PYY, this Z. Watch weed. Now we going with all of this weed. We really got going on. And then them fighting down a little man for a spliff, a one spliff or a two spliff. And look who is going on with these big boys. You see what's going on with these big boys. Watch weed. We higa. So. Investigation are going on with the relations of a large quantity of suspected cannabis found during a you understand? Following intel lead, operation conducted Thursday morning, April 10, 2025, along the Linden-Susan Highway. We don't know what's going on. Linden is got one of the Linden Borbies. When it comes to Linden and Borbies, y'all don't know proper weed. Any farming pon y'all or nothing but by now you don't know. When you get weed from Linden or Borbies, you know it's proper weed. You know it's proper weed. It's not no jokey, nothing. Kevin, big up yourself, Kevin, say. What you know about the two Spanish that got caught with cocoa yesterday on Mandela? Eh? What part of them? Me know nothing about that. Now you telling me about that. I got to stay up to the time. Like I must share these things with me, inbox me whether it's Facebook. You understand? Instagram, my number. Me know about that. But we gonna run it on. You could share it, you could inbox me on Facebook. Or something, you know what I mean? 5K. What? Well, we stream from the wing come back to the just now. The toy say, and them same big boy does sell it to them small man and also get them selling it for them. Of course. Of course. Fighting down the little man, them, I know. When the government could make money on this, at least legalize. I thought that here weed legalize, at least an ounce of weed legalize. But this is enough. This is too much. If they get catch with all the weed, D sure, some scone going down. But we trying to tell is a policeman doing this. Now this is how the system is set. So you trying to tell me money running that you got for there doing this as a police, you cannot uphold. What are you setting? What rules are you setting that big quantity of weed like this should not be, you understand, exporting throughout Guyana or importing throughout Guyana? What you really setting? What example? Me not understand. Because for you got all of this weed, so it got me wondering. You understand? Okay. They say ranks intercepted a motor vehicle near Hiruni, I don't know. The vehicle, which was traveling west along the southern side of the highway, was driven by Sherman Ferguson, a aged 31-year-old member of the Guyana Police Force. You couldn't get a normal man to do this. You have to do it because you think you got links. All right, a policeman traveling with it, you don't know. I know all them police. So don't know nobody not gonna stop me. Then it's so much weed, it must be smelling up at the back of the vehicle. All. You understand? A 31-year-old member of the police force, Mr. Sherman Ferguson. You understand? Yeah, man, I got my juices idea yesterday tonight. Tonight we rocking. Tonight we partying. You understand? Because I got one man on the live. We partying. It's weekend. So I want to say thanks to everybody who take them time out for hang out with me. You know what I mean? Fire feelings. Yeah, let's start the thing, Stevie. You know how it goes. And remember, every Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. If the traffic is congested, we go 9:30 to 10. You understand? It's about the morning show, the morning talk show, every morning from Monday to Friday. So make sure you check in. But tonight, you don't know. We're doing it different. It's Saturday night. Right? You could get anybody for do it, but you think that, hey, we like when this happen. We like when stuff like this happen with these banners. We like when them get caught. Because it shows that, you know what I mean? But all of this could be a fucking distraction. Because if not for y'all know the street meds, all of this could be a distraction. A big quantity like this get haul, but a bigger quantity end up shipping out underneath the nose. If y'all only meds, what really going on? If y'all only meds, remember there's how drug situation is going on, whether it's weed or cocaine. If y'all don't know, let me enlighten you guys. You have to have protocols like this. If there is a businessman, a big buy, a big dealer, let me put it as this, a big dealer, whether it's cocaine or weed, in order for this thing to rotate in the country, this is how these guys do it. The same force is be in it, is getting a cut back. Same people is getting cut back inside it. If you get where I'm coming from, let me enlighten you guys with what's going on. So here we is up now. In order for big quantities to go out more, little quantities have to be bust. I was watching a documentary, and that's why I love to watch these things. You know what I mean? These things is keep you educated and keep you wise. And the man was saying, I can't remember direct is where, I think it's either Mexico or one of them Spanish country whereby the drug traffic is very heavy. See here what he was saying. And this in lines with all over. In order for the drug trade or the big dealers, them demand them in control with these heavy things here, so in order for the business to keep going, something got for boss. Everything can go through. So guess what's happening? When them man traveling with plane, them man is drop off. If it's 100 million pounds, them man trafficking out. You understand? 300,000 out of the 100 million or wherever, but a quantity out of that they drop somewhere else. Whereby the police them now is going to get that and make it look like if, all right, we get a bus, we run down these men, but we get this. But this does for go in on paper. The big quantity now is we're going to ship out. So all this could be a distraction for a bigger quantity that went out. Why they didn't get a normal man for do the shipping? Why they didn't get a normal man for driving? Why it had to be a police man? Why he had to take the risk? Because he think that he would get through? Or is a whole setup situation, is a whole mind game for a bigger quantity to get out there? I know what I'm saying, Lataya. Remember now, I keep telling y'all I know, book sense is good, but you gotta got some street sense. You understand? I don't have to be a fucking college diploma kid to know that. That's why I watch a lot of documents. That's why I watch a lot of stuff whereby it shows you these things. Sometimes this could be a distraction for a bigger quantity that went out. But let me continue as it says here. Right? Upon searching the vehicle, ranks discovered 3 bags, transparent plastic bags containing leaves, seeds, and stems suspects to be cannabis. Ferguson was, you understand, caution and placed under arrest. The narcotics were weighed in his possession. The total weight amount to 34.6 kilograms. Let me say if the investigation is ongoing, I just watch and look. Let me see if anything else gonna come out of this investigation. Just watch and see if anything else gonna come out of this. Nothing ain't gonna come out of this. You understand? Nothing ain't gonna come out of this. You understand? So we's got to be smart on the outside, you know. You just can't think one way all the time. But you don't know it go already. Big up to everybody that definitely checking in. Let me continue. Let me continue. Don't know what's up, man. We got some. Let me go down the lane now. Definitely with. This is the topic. Definitely we're gonna crush it because definitely, guys, phone lines are gonna be open. I want to know from you guys, right? And we're gonna definitely dive into the murder of the female. I mean, guys. Yeah, man, y'all could like up the live, thumbs up the live, guys. Come on, y'all guys know what's up, alright? Thumbs up the live, please, for me. Alright, live up the live. Now, definitely, we're gonna definitely jump into the murder of Marissa Beath. The 30-year-old female who was an employee of the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, who reside at Lot 706, Ridgedorn Zine, West Bank, Demerara, which, you understand, the murder occurred between 18:15 to 19 hours on Tuesday, the 8th of April. Rest in peace, Marissa. Condolence to your family. This is a tragic situation here that, you know, I brought up in a live I was to do, but then I really say, you know, I want to talk about this specifically, so I don't really want to talk about a lot of things. I want to talk about this because it's something that when I see young females go through this, you know, it hurt my heart. When I see females go through this, especially, it hurt my heart. When I see individuals go through stuff like this, it hurt my heart. And I'm speaking upon unaliving the person that you love, the person that you say you care for from the very first start. Now, you know, you still got to put it in a bag and shake it up to wonder, because like today I was speaking to my wife and I was telling her, you know what I mean, what could make this man, Gali Khan, shoot this female in her head. Now we understand the last incident that we saw with the silver discharging several rounds into his baby mother after they was in an altercation, in a heated argument, and he hit her. She ran for a knife, charged him, while he pulled out his firearm, discharged some rounds into her, killing her. Not on spot, but she died after. Now, a next situation unfold here, whereby a young man shoot a female in her head. What could have caused this situation to unfold? What could have caused this situation to reach this level? Now, the suspect by the name of Gali Khan, a 47-year-old security personnel attached to a, you understand, intelligence security service. Now, they doing some research on this man, finding that this man was a deportee. You understand? Now, before we get into all of that, because there's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. I know this is the last the last stuff before we come out of the live. This is gonna carry us into the ending of the live, definitely. And I want to know from you, subscribe here. Is a very serious situation that we need to speak about. You know what I mean? Once again, condolence to the young female and her family. Condolence to the family and rest in peace to the young female. But things like this gotta stop. When are we gonna actually come to an end of these foolishness? There's nothing. Yeah, we know. You know, sometimes you gotta think out of the fucking box. Sometimes you just gotta think out of the box. Like, yeah, we know. Like, they got sometimes some people is run you into rage for you do them thing. But like I keep saying, and I say it again, I said it earlier and I'm gonna say it again. You have to think twice with what you're doing. Now I was telling my wife earlier and I was laughing because it does seem funny to me. Imagine he shoot this woman in her head. Now in the report that we're gonna read in a few minutes, whereby her mother said that when she heard the loud explosion and she checked, this man got the gun over her daughter again for squeeze, and she run and jump. Lucky thing she didn't get shoot. Lucky thing he kill she. Cause dead man tells no tales. But here what I laughing at. The boy is such a fucking pussole. Right? He take the gun and he put it to himself for kill himself. I could imagine how he's squeezing, not the trigger, but he's squeezing like a bitch for shoot himself. Until whereby he ain't even shoot himself. But this to show you God don't sleep, because it says here, right? That it says here, so he's presently hospitalized and in a serious condition. Nurses and legal staff, nurses and alleged staff included gunshot wound to the head. But when we see the video now, me see no video whereby this man got no gunshot wound to his head. Because how he looking normal. You see it, man? He looking like nothing in empty. Like he does there. So when I hear gunshot wound to the head, like, oh, me see this man, because the Haddy in custody, the Haddy. Like I ain't even ever put it up on my page. The Haddy in custody. Right? The Haddy in custody. The Haddy on the ground, whereby you see, wherever you see, right? Let me jump into the report with what I did so you guys could get to hear what really went down. Right? Where we rocking tonight? Because me understand what going on. I'll tell you what I say. That is how the system is for it to go through. All right. Let me go into the report. As you rocking, I go and load up my glass, cause we partying tonight, I tell y'all. We ain't going no way. We there on the ends. You understand? All right, let me continue. Revenue agency has reportedly made multiple attempts over several months. Make their going to update on that. So let's get this now. And it says here, a team of investigators from the regional security system will arrive in Guyana this afternoon to lead a probe. Policeman in. All right. Let me come back here, so. Right? Before we jump into that, right? Because I thought I was speaking about it, but after all, you don't know. Wait, let me check and see. Shout out to everybody that checking in on the ones and threes, guys. All right, well on there. Where we good? Everything all right, peeps? Let me get the right one for us. All right. All right, peeps, hold on a bit there for me. We got 158 people in the building. Shout out to everybody checking in on the ones and threes. You understand? Love you guys. I don't know we're doing it already over here, so all right. All right, good. Like we're saying, right? This is a serious matter, people. This man does take a female life just like that. Just so no. Heaven knows what this girl do. But at the end of the day, no matter what a woman do you have no right to kill a woman, or a woman don't have a right to kill a man. You understand where I'm coming from? You have a sato, because guess why? In relationship, there's no walk in the park. Now again, we're going to read the report with what the man is saying, with what went down, right? But just saying, imagine she is 30 and he's 49. He's bigger than her. There's a young girl. Now let's go into this. Let you get to hear what really went down. Let me get this.
Listen to me. Subscribe now. The good body girl said that.
So we're going to kick it off definitely with woman fatally shot to head. Yes, and it says here, police are investigating an alleged murder of Marissa Beath, a 30-year-old female who was employed at Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture and who resigned at Lot 706, Red Door C, West Bank, Demerara, which according between 1850 hours and 19 hours Tuesday, the 8th of April 2025. The suspect, Gali Khan, a 47-year-old security personnel attached to the Integrating Security Service, is presently hospitalized in a serious condition. What serious condition? What serious condition he in? He in no serious condition. God don't sleep. Are alleged inflicted gunshot wound to the head. All right, listen carefully, you know. Initial investigation revealed that the now deceased woman and the suspect shared a romantic relationship for the past 2 years. However, the relationship ended due to a misunderstanding. It was unclear what was the misunderstanding. The relationship come to a misunderstanding. Now you trying to tell me, Mr. Gali, because of misunderstanding, you kill this woman? What could have been the misunderstanding? This girl rob you? You pay this girl some money and, you know what I mean, for do something and she didn't do it? You know what I mean? Are you an abusive man in the relationship? Make this girl decide for don't, or make this girl decide for end the relationship? Are you crazy? Make this, there's so much things whereby we have to study what could have make this girl leave him and what could have trigger him to shoot she in her head. Like I tell you all already, you know, you got to watch at certain things, right? And for instance, when you see how a person murder somebody, it gives you a clear idea of vengeance, get back, jealousy, or hatred. Certain murders that take place, you would know, or you would get an idea upon when you see the murder, how the murder, or you get to know how the murder take place. Like for instance, you hear about the gunshot, how much gunshot he get. Like for instance, when you hear somebody roll up on a man and and 2 man come for shoot a man, for take a man life. 2 man come for done a man. That mean the man had to be in some kind of drug scene. Something is either thief, some drugs, some is either violate some big man or something. Some money scene went down. When 1 man come for you, is either you and this man had beef or something escalate make this man, you know what I mean? When 2 lovers together and then a heated argument whereby, like what happened with the Silver, we didn't see the video footage, but upon hearing what went down, we had an idea whereby it had to be, it couldn't be he just kill his child mother like that. It had to be something led him to do that. Then we saw the video whereby it showed clearly what happened. So what I'm saying this to say that a man shoot a woman inside of her head. What really he shoot she in her head for? What really this woman do he for make he shoot she in her head? Then the mother say he went over she like this, like he ready for shoot again. What is something she do he? What she do he? Shit, what's this here so? As it continued, Marissa's body was checked for marks of violence. 1 bullet-like wound was seen above her right eye, and body was later escorted to Ezekiel Funeral Parlor, awaiting on post-mortem examination. At the scene, the police recovered the firearm along with 3 live rounds of ammunition. The scene was checked for anything evidential significance, and items was taken for forensic analysis. Several persons were questioned as investigation continues. At about 16-15 hours today, Marcy was at home with her 62-year-old mother, Jennifer Van, when she received a call. All right, this is the part, so now. This is the part. This is the part. Now, this is what he's saying. If this girl did do this man something so bad, right? She herself would have known that, all right, I thief this man money. I violate this man in somehow. Nah, bye. Me think I want this man come in me house. This man might come for the... It seems like she never had the clearest idea or the clearest thinking that this man come for kill she. That's her final day on earth when she opened the door. It's like Satan and Jesus went there at the same time. It's like Satan and Jesus went there at the same time. Or should we say an angel, one of Jesus' angel and one of Satan angel went right there at the door, like, open the door, no open the door. Open, no girl, don't open the door. And Satan saying, open the door. Jesus, people saying, no, no, no. I could just pitch it like that, bro. If something could have just tell you, yo, there is your day on the last day on earth. Do not open the door. If something does the tell she do. Now this the party is, son. She the home good, good, good. This is why he's saying, if she didn't know she did do this man something, she would have been fear for her life. But she like, nah, my mommy, this man good. You just, you just want to talk. Let me listen. You just want to talk, mommy. Not knowing mommy should have get her more bad. Let me continue.
From the suspect who told her that he wanted to speak with her, despite her mom rebuking her for doing so.
Her mom rebuking her. The mother said, y'all don't let this man in this house. No. No, don't do it. She must even start you. I got a feeling this man coming for do you something. The mothers need to get her more bad. The mother supposed to show down. You see it? Let me continue.
Marcy opened the door and invited the suspect into the house. Marcy hearing good. All right, as we continue. The 62-year-old woman stated that she got up and went to the back of the house.
She said, I left my daughter. Me really want like a cock blocky, so. Like move on along and left these people at them. But me going far, going right to the back of the house in case anything. You know? Yeah, like give them little privacy. Like left them, let them talk little.
Giving the suspect and her daughter privacy. All right. Sometimes.
Who is the mad? Madu, my brother? Going on, bro. I started waiting for everybody rolling. No, this show, even when the time up on the program we're using and starting the next live tonight or then I'm mood is Saturday night. The kids are sleeping. They might wake up just now. I can't wait for tomorrow. Reach for they go to school Monday. Jesus Christ, I can't wait. My daughter sleeping, she might show she here just now. You know, she already, because when she see me and she hear me mood, there's the next story. Yeah. But otherwise, and like I said, we vibing tonight. We got things to talk about. Big up to everybody checking in. Now back to what I was saying. Yes, right, man.
Time after the woman said she heard her daughter call out mommy for.
After that, she said a few.
The house. All right, see hearing good. Yeah. All right, as we continue. The 62-year-old woman stated that she got up and went to the back of the house, giving the suspect and her daughter privacy. All right. Sometime after the woman said she heard her daughter call out mommy.
Sometime after she hears her mother shout out, her daughter shout out, mommy, is when the man done pull the gun out and slap one to head. You understand? Shout out to everybody that checking in today. As you guys see the thumbnail and the title, what we speaking about. The brutal murder of Marissa. You understand? Some man sick, bro. Some man cruel. But I like to tell you something. They ain't got no woman could prove me if I kill she. The only way, like I said, I would want to unalive anybody is if you threaten my family life or my life. Otherwise than that, you give me blow, you rob me, wherever is it, life goes on. That's a teaching for me. But we understand there are sometimes when you in the position, we don't know what could trigger. We don't know what could escalate. There's not a lot of persons could hold a composure when it comes to certain things. Like they say, if I'm wrong, you understand, I hold my composure. But if I'm right, a fight like a soldier. But they got a lot of person cannot hold their composure, bro. Don't say 40, bro. You don't know, bro. Once you put your once you put your post notification bell on all, because we put post notification bell on, but we don't put it on all. That's something a lot of subscribers don't really do. When you put it on all, soon as I go live, soon as I drop a video, wherever, you get ping right out. You be forced for no. But when you just turn on your notification, you can get a notify, but sometimes you get notified till 10 minutes, half an hour, sometimes an hour down in the show, then you get notified when the show done start. But once you put your post notification bell on all, you get notified right away when I go live. That's why as urge you have to put your post notification bell on all. Anyway, let me continue. Following by a loud explosion, the woman said she immediately rushed to the living room where she saw her daughter Marcia in a slouched over position on the ground and what appeared to be blood coming from her head. At the time, the suspect was standing with what appeared to be a gun over the victim's head. The 62-year-old. You hear what's going on there? The daughter done there in a slouched position. This man done shot this girl, she in a slouch. When the mother run, he still got the gun over she head. Like he go for slap one again in she. What this girl do you, sir? What the fuck did this young female did you so, bro? And it's a proper looking thing, by. Because I was on your Facebook profile. Although it lack, I see certain pictures. Certain photos. Understand? Maru said the man must know when to walk away from alright argument. Straight, bro. Watch, it's only a real man. It's only a real man is walk away, bro. It's only a real man. Bro, all of these things is teaching in life. You see why I don't understand with some people, right? Why I don't understand with some people? A lot of persons feel that relationship or marriage is a walk in the park. It is not a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park. It's tits and tongue is reach. Sometimes jaw, sometimes eye. Is you is got to know how to de-escalate certain argument with you and your partner. If you're with somebody and you cannot see fucking eye to eye with that person in no form, way, shape, or manner, let go of the relationship. There's many men and there's many women out there. If you with somebody and y'all arguing just so whatever is it, and secondly, women got to know what kind of person they really putting themselves with. Marcy Jackson said, when a woman left them, don't take them back. Is your death. They are going. There's a next thing. No, this is what I was coming to. Although a woman gonna walk out a relationship because it might be abusive, because it might be stressful, it might be abusive in physical, spiritual, mental. Because any abusive is not good with we. We don't indulge in abusive, in no abusive with no relationship. But then when you try for left, with these man is say, well, if you left, nobody can get you. If I can't get you. Like you give these people them life. Wish she could have do this man for this man want to kill she like though. Make up yourself, Mado. You say you got your notification set on all right. Well, say it goes sometimes it's either when you're distracted by something else. It's cool. You gotta find them, RC. You know it's a woman, you know it's a good hole. You know is it when you hold good It's just that they got some fucking madman out there too. They're beating women, hitting women, and then turn around and saying, but baby, I love you. How you could love somebody and beating them and hitting them? What kind of love you love a person when you're doing that? What scunt is though? This is why it's one always wrong with some people. You beating a woman black and blue. Then the other day I seen a video. I see a video whereby a woman video herself with her eye black and blue, mouth bust up, whatever. And then she turn and say, if you man don't do this to you, he don't love you. I was watching this video and said, Father, this whole life set now. This whole life set is crazy fucking people we got in the world, bro. It's crazy people we got in the world, bro. What am I hearing from people, bro? How could you make a video saying, if your man don't do this to you, he ain't love you, by you bonging up your eye, beating you up? Is what really wrong with these people, them, bro? You know what I mean? Females got to know who they really putting themselves with. You got to know as a female. That's why I try to talk to my girl child them serious, bro. Because they got some man is even pretend. The first fucking 2-3 months and there with you, them is the perfectest buy. Yes, baby, they open a door, they this, the door, they wipe your foot, them lick your ass. You see, after them few months, there's when the fucking demons step in. Once them know them gayo. There's all these band of them so sick. They are sick elements of society. They're sick. They wait until thing and then after 3-4 months, when everything nice, the demon raise up and then lick start. I got female friends them. When them telling me about the relationship that they got with men, abusive relationship with men, it's left me stunned. It's like, what? How some man could really move? Yo, bro, I never put me hand on a woman in my life. The biggest put your hand on a woman in life is turning your back and say, yo, later, I gone. By me hitting nobody, I am not hitting nobody, girl, child. Me not do it. Blackhead Sato, she should not open for she shouldn't open for him. He already make up his mind to kill her. He just jealous. You understand? Real thing, it gotta be some jealous thing. You understand? Easy, shout out to Stark in the building. What's up, man? Welcome down, man. Good night. Mate is a better to live alone. Just pay visit on each other. Aye. Respect yourself on that. Yeah, man, I respect though, for real. You know what I mean? P.S. It works both ways. You speaking one side. What do you mean I speaking one side? Come on. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Would you like the all right, here we're going on now. Right? Here we're going on. I like how you're forwarding, and this is it. I'm gonna pin the link. I could pin a link. I'm gonna pin a link right now in the comment section, guys. If you want to come across and you know what I mean, join the live. Let me know what you really mean. You understand? What do you mean that I'm speaking one side? What do you mean I'm speaking one side? I like this. I like it. Come on. This is a conversation I know we gotta be speaking about. Definitely. No joke. Let me pin this at the top. All right, cool. Okay, people, but I just pin the link at the top. All right, anybody who wanna come forward, let's have a discussion. You understand? The link is in the comment section, guys. You could hit the link, follow the instruction, and come aboard. let's have a conversation. You understand? Let's have a conversation. Because I just heard I'm speaking one way. Why am I speaking one way? What do you mean by I'm speaking one way? Well, I mean one side. Count. Kong Striker, why am I speaking one side? I just pinned the link in the comment section. Forward, we have a conversation. There is too much woman in the world. No need to be in a relationship that you feel insecure with. Just walking away. All right, good. Insecure with. Just walk away and take a L. All right, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, man, walk away and take it. I myself will like to know what he mean. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand? Kong Striker, what do you mean by I'm speaking one side? I am not speaking one side. I'm speaking both sides. I am not speaking one side. There's one thing with me. That's one thing with fire feelings. I do not speak one side. Me stay so. I used to be like, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. I am not that type of person. You hear what I just now say? What she could have done to provoke this man for this man kill she because he shoot she and he over she with a gun. Because that's what the mother said when she look, he there with the gun over she till she plunge and hold the gun. See, you go for slap one in she head again. What she could have do for provoke he. And then I said, you understand? He still don't have a right for doing what he do to her. Because at the end of the day, they got too much of woman out there. You understand, Kong Star? All right, you drop a comment. Let me know what's up. Okay, good. Kong Striker Sato, sir, I walk away from a lot of things, and if I didn't know myself, I could have been in prison. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, me telling this man right, me saying she right. Me saying he wrong, me saying she wrong. Forget it. I still at the end of the day trying to figure out why did this man kill this woman? This is what he's saying. This is what he's trying to figure out. Why did this man kill this woman? What did she provoke him to kill for him to kill her? What should really do to provoke him? Like I said, no. This man shooting she head and then going for shoot. She do this man some fucking thing. Something bad she do this man. But then at the end of the day, if she didn't know that she did this man something bad, she would have been afraid to open the door to let this man in. Although her mother saying no, she still told the mother, no, mommy, he just want to talk to me. So obviously something ain't adding up. Because if she did give he bun, like we saying, jealousy, what is he jealous of? What really he killed this woman for? Let me continue now. The old woman said she ran and hold on to the suspect who fired another shot in an unknown direction. The suspect pushed it, Jennifer Vaughn, to the floor, after which he turned the gun and shot himself once in the head. Well, I tell you, God don't sleep on I tell you. Anyway, let me continue. The victim, Marissa Beath, and the suspect, Gali Khan, were both taken to the West Demerara Hospital by public spirited person in an unconscious state, where Marissa succumbed to her injuries. Her boyfriend, Gali Khan, is currently undergoing surgery and his condition is considered serious. Well, you understand? That's crazy. It's only a real man would walk away. I'll tell you something. A lot of we say but walk away and walk away. Like I always say, who knows it, feels it already. And who feels it, knows it. Because sometimes when you're in the position, we don't always take... Yo, I'll tell you something. And I always tell you, I don't know. I don't believe in politician and I don't believe in Christianity. not Christianity. I don't believe in we should say most crap. What's the fucking word I'm looking for? Religion. Because I feel religion is division. But I grew up in a Christian home whereby I'm a heavy, heavy believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a God-fearing person who believe in the man who created the heaven and the earth. I say that to say this. We fight not against flesh and blood, but we fight against spiritual things in high places. Listen me carefully. You see, when you're there in the position, the fucking devil people and God people is there at you fucking hand and head right there. One is saying do it, one is saying don't do it. Whoever come through this it. So you see, when you're there in the position, this when you could only say, because a lot of we go start to, oh, you know what I mean, as a man, you should walk away. And this and what. Depends on what a woman do you. And when you there in the rage, you got to be the real strong. It's not a lot of person that could control the composure when they reach in certain state. Not saying they are right to do what they want to do by unaliving anybody or harming anybody physically, mentally, spiritually, however how. No. But still, when you meet in the position, then, like how Kong Star see you walk away from a lot of things, and if you didn't know yourself, you would have there in prison. I respect though, but how much man could do though? How much man could do that? You know what I mean? Now let me jump into this. Here's a piece of video here so that I got for y'all. Let me go down here. Big up to Kong Striker, man. I don't know. So that had two of bullet up to some of us have two full two. All right, good. Well, I understand. I try to understand there, sir. That had two of bullet up to some of us have two full tools. The devil is just one. You just said it live. All right. You understand? It's how much a we could really hold it. It's how much a we could hold it. It's not a lot of person could hold it. You understand? Being said, the interesting thing is never a woman is held accountable, and it doesn't matter if she was killed or killed someone. That's the next thing too. I respect that. And we speak about that. We spoke about that already on a live, whereby I said enough time women is be the fault of pushing a man to rage for making men do these things. And at the end of the day, they do not be held accountable for the actions that they have that they portrayed for make a man had to do we had to do. I say that enough time, my brother. I say that a lot. That's why I'm keeping it open at this said moment. I'm saying 50-50. What could have made this man kill this young woman? And what could have caused, what, or should we say, what did she do to provoke this man to kill her? That's what we got to find out. Now let me run into this piece of vibes here, so. And get to hear what went down here, so. Quick and fast, because y'all know how we doing it already. We got infos and we got things. 2 hours we done in the show. I don't worry, none of we got start over this show. We're going to start it over. You know what I mean? I like how everybody definitely checking in on the ones and threes, guys. Please thumbs up the live. And for those persons who are going to be watching back the live, guys, you know what's up. All right, guys, like I told you already, you guys could contribute to the channel by purchasing a super sticker, a super chat, or you guys could be a member of our community for those $2. Yeah, that's $2 a month. You understand? That's contributing, you know what I mean? Or should we say donating something to the channel. You know, as a banner, I don't like beg at all. You understand? But it's obviously that, you know what I mean, if you know if you know that we're putting in the works, you know what I mean, bringing content to you guys, having constructive reasoning like this with you guys and giving you guys infos and so forth, at least you guys could contribute anything to me. You understand? Like I said, purchase a super sticker, super chat. My Cash App number is scrolling on the screen there, or you guys could be a member of the channel. That's $2 a month. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. You know what it is. Looking for the support. You understand? That's what we're talking about. Support for support. Delroy said, no one can give life and no one should take life. Obviously, that is what we're talking about. No one's supposed to do that. That's why he's saying there's no woman could drive me in no form of way to kill her or to beat her. Now, this is why he's saying, no, we say you hear, no one give life or take life. The only way, and I being real with myself, the only way I feel like I would take somebody's life is if I feel my life is threatened or my family life is threatened. For instance, you understand now, you know, Atlanta legalized with gun. I'm a firearm holder. I have a firearm for my family. That is not to walk around and show off. Now, if somebody enter my house, unknown to me, late at night or morning, and I feel like my life is being threatened, or my family, I will take that person's life. Yes, I will. But that's a different scenario in order if me and a person in a relationship and this person cheated on me, this person stole my money or whatever is it, I gotta go through the right procedure whereby I have to take law, I have to take the law in my hand. No, I can't say take the law in me hand. I have to go to the law, let the law handle this. I can't take the law in me hand and go and do nothing wrong because I gotta think what's gonna happen after. But at the end of the day, yes, I'm gonna be hurt, I'm gonna be furious, I'm gonna be angry. It's like a man rape your daughter. It's like a man rape you 9-year-old daughter. Force himself on your daughter. What you want to do this, man? What you want to do this, man? I know you don't want this man go to court. You must want to do this man something. Them is the situation. When you're there in the position is another scene. You understand? Marcy said a lot of women love to sex with other men and taking their money, taking men money. You understand? Aye. Real thing. Love fear one does come out. Aye, you see that? Real thing when you say, Marcy. A lot of women is put themselves in that position. We live in a society whereby people is very fucking skeptical with their money, with love. Love is a serious thing. This is why if you meet somebody, say, baby, I like you, 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 I like you. You see, love is a serious, serious, serious thing. Love is not nothing for play with. Love is not nothing to play with. Enough man is fall in love faster than women does. Because you give a man a little good sex, he fall in love with you. You give a man a little good little heads, he fall in love with you. Men are quick to draw to fall in love with a woman, especially if you feel that vibe, you feel the energy from she. But sometimes she does dep on a lashing, you know what I mean? She just want to feel nice. She ain't dep on the full connection with you. Sometimes we don't know that. But we is falling up till why we say, hey, by me K girl, use me woman, then she's laughing. I've been in them position. Whereby I had sex with woman for the first time, and right away I like, what? Imagine she got she man and they want to govern she and tell she this and tell. It happens. We are human being. But then I sit down as I get big, and I get for analyze and get for know that it doesn't go so. You can't force your way on somebody. You gotta let the person love you or like you. Despite you say you love them, you can't expect the person to love you because you say you love them. The person gotta get the same feeling like you for say, all right, I love you. And we talking about a female to male, not man to male. We ain't though. You understand? Being Saturday are innocent of women losing their life. They bought the 18-wheeler truck home. She already killed her. Straight. You know what I mean? They got so much women out there that they don't even know. That's why, you see, I strive for raising me girl child them serious, bro. I strive to talk to my girl children. But there's so much we could teach we girl children. When they turn an adult, they just want to do their own thing. Look at a lot of these killing of young women by their boyfriend or the ex. Them and the man left because they're looking rosy, they're looking nice, they're looking good. He want to kill the woman. The woman gonna allow with your life, you know. This woman living a next life. This woman living a best life. This woman having fun, everything. But no, he can't go along with his life. He feel like if I can't get you, nobody can. This fuckery. They are innocent women losing their life because they bought the 18-wheeler truck home. You know what I mean? It's crazy. A lot of women out there losing their life, bro. Coach Striker says, sir, we could say what we've seen all night, but put yourself in a place. Different story. I'm saying that. You know something with you, Striker? You feel like you could come around with foolishness, you know. I'm being biological. I could say. I am not being one-sided. I know that. Didn't you hear me? It's like you're listening what he's saying. I just say that a lot of we could say this, a lot of we could say that, but when you're in the position, how much of us could really hold our composure from killing somebody? Del Rai say, yes, you have to be. Yeah, you got to have to defend your 3 point. This is the only way I could kill somebody is if I feel like I'm feeling threatened. And my family, because I'm a family man. You ain't gonna come in me house just to try and I got me girl child them and me by child, me cheering them and you feel like, no sir. From I got the upper hand, you're going to the maker. You are going to the maker. From I got the upper hand. From I see you first. It's close range far. You're going home. We're doing in me house. You think I going in anybody else after 12-1 anytime as a stranger? I expect him to get gunshot. Now it comes again to when people do your family something now. Like for instance, I was watching a video the other day, a YouTube stuff whereby a man killed a judge. Why he killed the judge? Because he found the judge was talking to his daughter, one of his young daughter them. It was crazy. You see it, man? Striker said, look, love is a feeling, and feeling is giving, and when you feel you're losing, You feeling you could kill some. I know that. Just know I'm on the same page and I want you to be on the same page with me. I am right on the same page. I'm on the page. I know what love is. I just said that. You see, love is why. Tell people you like them. Don't say, but I love you right away. Love is a serious thing. And men intend to love more faster than women. Come on. Come on. You sight me being sort of people need to stop with the delusional idea. We all the same. We're either of right or we either of light or dark. You understand? Unfortunately, you end up with the dark person and bye. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's the same thing I'm trying to say. You could teach you children them how much you want from them lil. You could say, don't get this kind of band. Don't do this. Wear condom. Do this. Don't do this. Pick up the Bible. Bro, it's how much they want to take in. At the end of the day, they got to go through fucking life. I'm going to teach my children how much I could teach them, but at the end of the day, they still got to face life. I could tell me, girl, try to get the best boyfriend in the world. Her heart still got to get broken. She still got to know about she still got to go through wherever that we been through. And I'm not talking about literally life, but we're talking about life. Because guess why? A lot of person intend to want to win, but don't want to lose. A lot of person intend to want love, but don't want hate. A lot of person intend for only want nice, but don't want unnice. All of these things are things that come with life to make us stronger in life. Your heart got to get broken. You got to lose for win. Yeah, I telling you? You got to go wrong. You got to get stabbed in your back. Don't matter how much you try for don't do, it got to happen. It happened to me grandmother and me grandmother mother. It happened to me mother and it happened to me father. It happened to me and it happened to me wife. It got to happen to me children them. Because why? These are the procedures in life that make us stronger. These are the procedures in life that make us wiser. In order for us to know that we have haters around us, we have to be hated on. In order for we to know that we have snitches, we have to be snitched on. In order for we to know we have backbiters and backstabbers, these things have to happen to us for we to know that. That's how we're going to be equipped and know, well, all right, this is what life comes with. What the fuck really I could tell me? You understand? Real talk, bro. Marcy Jackson said, man, just if you buy a house, plain boss car name, and she don't love, she is to left you, so these men need to save them stuff. You understand? This is how it go. They got females just love you for what they could give you. They're not intimately in love with you. This is what I keep telling you. You as a man could intimately loving a woman and say, oh, sometimes love this woman because that's how we is. But they got women don't love a man just like that. Or should we say certain women don't just fall in love with a man like that. You understand? Striker said, no matter I live all over the world. I know what you're saying. All right. Yeah, man. As he said, when a man want a woman, he don't want she. Woman cannot kill them. Man, my children father left me with 5 children. And okay. Okay, when a man don't want a woman, he don't want she. Woman can't kill them. Man might okay. I got what you're saying, Marcy. Big up yourself for sharing your beef with you know. Fire, I try getting blue. I try Eh, yo, Mado said fire. I tired getting blue, but I never thought about killing any woman when I am hurt. My mother would say there are many more fish in the sea. You understand? Straight, bro. Not no lipping. Not no lipping. You sight man. Elise, all right. Delroy said love is a more, yeah. Okay. That's crazy. Not no lipping. That's crazy way of saying that. Not no like Marcy said my children father left me with 5 children and I did not kill him. Now we speaking about man. What about Marcy? Big up yourself. We speaking about men, right? What about the amount of women what man do scunt to them and then kill them? I telling you, being a woman ain't nothing easy. Shout out to all of the females them that is on my channel. Being a woman ain't nothing easy. I telling you, woman, I telling you, it's serious. Let me jump into this piece of bulletin here, whereby we hear that this man now was a deportee. He ended up coming to Guyana, getting his own security firm. Ended up getting a licensed firearm, whereby they're saying that he was not even supposed to be getting a licensed firearm. It's crazy. Let me get this. Jesus Christ.
Retired Assistant Commissioner Police Paul Slow said in his podcast today that Gali Khan, the man who killed his former paramour and turned the gun on himself, shouldn't have been the holder of a firearm.
It has been alleged that Gali Khan, this deportee who was convicted in the US for drugs, deported to Guyana, is currently the vice president of GAPSO, which is the Guyana Association of Private Security Organizations, and is a close friend of a certain advisor, and he is a licensed firearm owner.
He said that there are all manner of criminals involved in skullduggery. He said that it boggles the mind to understand how a convicted felon could become a licensed firearm holder.
He fled the jurisdiction of the U.S. and he went to Guyana. He was involved closely with the PPP and the last election campaign in 2020. He was an observer and all of that. He was in the news. And then suddenly we hear he self-deport. Just like how Barry Dataram, remember Barry Dataram self-deport, a man who was wanted in the States and then jumped on a plane and traveled to the States, and the man get sentenced to time served and released. Must he stay like a canary? The fact that Gali Khan too, when there, other 9 years, reduced to 18 months, he must have sang as well.
Slow cried how Khan could be involved in the private security sector.
They're talking about the who corrupt, they know who corrupt, they know who gets sanctioned. They know these things. They don't know these things. The man that right there in the thick of thing, private security. Senior man in the private security organization.
Retired Assistant Commissioner Clinton Conway quoted the law to justify the claim that Khan wasn't eligible for a license.
Convicted by a competent court in Guyana or elsewhere for an offense and sentenced to imprisonment for no less than 2 years. Full stop. There are many more. Who want to think? Just read Section 6.1 of the Private Security Act.
You sight, man. You hear what going on there? What this man doing with yo, you see this what he's talk about? Cowboy system in Guyana. Guyana is run on a cowboy settings, a cowboy system. Full cowboy system, Guyana system is running on. You know what I saying? Oh, here it is. And I talking about facts. Me talking about fiction. You see, if you want anything in life, you just gotta got money and you gotta got a link, a big buy link. Even Doggy talking about my big buys and the big buys and the this and the big buys, them and the big bigs and the big and the big. This way is going on. Big buys. Once you got big buys, friend, don't matter who you is, you could be the biggest criminal. You're getting where you want. And you got money. Yes, striker, enough men is very weak. Yes, I? Big buy friend in Guyana. You see, once you got big buy, and you got big buy friends, you ain't got worry none, bro. You don't have to worry nothing. I know what I'm telling you. Once you got a big buy friend, you good. I know what I tell you this, how Guyana thing is go. I am not condoning no man that is killing the women them. And that's why sometimes it's fear for me daughter. I fear for me girl child. I fear for me son, but I fear for a girl child. Because why? Girl child, life is at stake more than boy child. We can't have a blind eye at boys, but you see, as a female, when I see some story about some missing women, you know how much women is go missing when it comes to the month, and still certain women ain't getting wise and know that okay, we have to know who we drinking with, we have to know who we chilling with, we gotta know who is we friend, because they got some of these women pretend to be friend and is be selling these women them, trafficking these women them, pretending to be friend. It crazy. Let me come back to he now. Why you put a gun to this woman's head and kill she? Where this woman do you? What really should do you? It's crazy, bro. Let's get this.
30-year-old Marissa Beath, the woman who was killed on Tuesday night, had shared a 2-year relationship with convicted drug trafficker Gali Khan. However, that relationship had recently ended, and the couple were not on speaking terms for some time. Tuesday night, he showed up at her house to talk. What happened? At around 18:15 hours, Gali Khan, armed with a gun, showed up at Beath's home at Parfit Harmony, West Bank.
She didn't even know he had a gun. She didn't even know this man had a gun, bro. That's crazy.
Demerara. He had called her saying he wanted to talk. She was home with her 62-year-old mother, who strongly opposed having Gali Khan come.
Watch how nice is this girl, right? Watch how nice is this girl. Viewers and subscribers, I want y'all to watch closely. Watch how nice is this girl, eh? With this woman, I still want to know. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Why you say what happened or what went down with this female? Why we ain't hear nothing more? All we know is a misunderstanding that happened. This all we know someday they break up because of some misunderstanding. The devil is You're lying. You're not lying. Shout out to Bean. Heslim Bean. Heslima? Lim? All right, Bean, big up yourself. I'm going to stick to that. The devil is a beauty person. He's a beautiful person. Yeah, the devil is coming of a lot of these guys. We know that. We know the devil is coming a lot of these guys. But look how beautiful is she by. Just the age of 30. Just left her 20s. It should now touch 30. And she gone home.
Over. Despite this, Marissa opened the door and allowed Khan inside. To give the couple privacy, Marissa's mother went to another section of the house. Shortly after, a loud explosion was heard. Marissa's mother ran into the room and found her in a slumped position in the living room. She was bleeding from a gunshot wound to the head. Her mother held onto Gali Khan, but he pushed her aside. He then went
Yes, right, man. Don't get empty.
behind a door in the house and turned the gun on himself, but he did not die. Both Marissa and Gali Khan were taken to the hospital. Marissa was pronounced dead. Gali Khan survived and was taken to the Georgetown Public Hospital. Who is Gali Khan? Gali Khan owns Integrated Security Service and is a licensed firearm holder.
Imagine this man get deported because of some narcotic scene. Let me see if I could find it here. So this is crazy. Enough people didn't come out tonight. Hold on there. Share up the live, guys. Share up the live, all right? And it says here, right? Can plead guilty to a drug trafficking. You understand? Compressed charge. He is facing 5 years charge in relation to a alleged drug trafficking offense. The charge war related released to the pick up and drop off of several pounds of cocaine in US. And that's in New York, right? This is what they say, in the New York area. So all right, this man went down, right? This man plea not guilty, right? And when was this? This is 2020. I got this news. I ended up doing some research whereby I found out what was happening, what already went down with him, all right? So this went down in 2020. Okay, they said one day after turning himself over to the U.S. authorities of JFK Airport drug trafficking, accused associate and Guyana business owner. Okay. Gali Khan appeared in court to face the charge related to his 2008 arrest. So this man being in multiple convictions, as I'm reading here, right? I said, Khan plead not guilty to a drug trafficking comparison charge. He is facing 5 charge in relates to a alleged drug trafficking offense. The charge was released and pick up whatever, boom, same thing, very good. He was first arrested and charged back in 2008, but left the U.S. while on bail and never returned until yesterday morning, 12 years later. Well, that must see when he must end up getting drugged. Bail was not granted during the appearance that day, and he will return to court, whatever. Well, that is what went down with this man, so. You understand? He never returned, and when he returned, now the people them who will on money, see, he end up get deported and end up come back to Guyana. Now this man them get a business. They just show you the system, how the system set. Them thing don't happen in America or no northern side of the world. Whether it's Russia or none of them place. You see, anytime you get caught in any conviction, any drug trafficking, anything you get caught in and you in any system, and you get deported, this is it. And you ain't gotta go to school for that. We know that. But in Guyana is a different scene, and in certain third world country, it's different. Because remember, like I said, once you got money, you got away. So this man get deported with all of these charges from since 2008, end up get judged again in 2020. Wherever with the federal system get deported home, end up get a business, a security business, get a firearm, turn one big businessman. Heaven knows if he try to turn around his life or whether is it. But at the end of the day, he's supposed to be being a firearm holder. Now these man of them done their on drug, these man of them is mental and crazy fucking people. You understand? Let me get two comments before we jump back into this. Is what I'm saying. I was married to a recent whore that had abortion because she didn't know who child it was. Never touched her before, never touched her, but was without reason locked up and put out of the house. So this sweet man can live. Yo, they got a lot of man is go through a lot of fucking things when it comes to women, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You understand, Bean? They got a lot of men is go through a lot of things with woman. Sorry. I'm not gonna joke. We ain't sugarcoating this thing. Woman is do man all kind of fucking thing, bro. That's why we got for wonder. We can't watch on one side. We got to. That's why I keep saying, what could of being the situation she put this man through for this man kill you, because if a man shoot you in your head and over you for shoot you again, you had to provoke this man to some kind of anger. You had to do something. Not saying it's still right for he do. But in a situation like that, would she really do to this man? That's the question. And we waiting for that answer. What did this man did to her that she and him break up? This one. Was he a molestive person? Abusive person? Jealous? Over jealous? Was he a person, when you pass jealous stages, call it, scrap, I forget the word we is called when you pass jealous stage. Was he that? Was he a stalker? Because she's a beautiful woman. We know beauty. The devil come in all shapes and form and looks. But still is a two-side. Was he a bad person? Then on the next side, was she a conniving, misleading, manipulative, deceived person? Cheating and all these things? What? We don't know. Yeah, mama, do big up yourself. You don't know the thing, bro. 10:38. Big up everybody that's still on the live with us, man. You know how we doing it wrong here, man. We ain't got time with some people, man. Let's go.
Police recovered 3 live rounds of ammunition, 4 spent shells, and 1 bullet fragment at the scene. Back in 2008, Gali Khan and Danver Griffith were jointly charged with drug trafficking in the United States. They were tracked by federal agents after landing in New York from Guyana. They were traced to a location where they made a cocaine drop and were arrested.
That's what I'm trying to say. So this man's a gangster too. This man is a gangster, but you don't know how it goes already, man, you know? You see the thing set up more time. Shout out to everybody that check in, man. We only got 55 likes. Come on, guys. What are you doing, guys? Hit the like button, man. Like up the live. Like up the live, man. Like up the live. You know what I mean? Being said, how is okay for God to kill and not me? Well, this is how it is. God give life. You never hear that? You give life? Did you create man? Yeah, you might your sperms or whatever is it, and you get a by child, you're a child. But is Almighty God give you the strength for you to breed a female? So obviously you're not allowed to take life. That's in the Bible. You understand? And how God is take life? Judgment with what you do. Your life don't get take right away. Like them say in the Bible. Remember now Jesus end up dying on the cross for us. So our sins, because if that wouldn't happen, soon as you commit a sin, did he dead. Soon as you do something wrong in life, you're gone home. But because of the Almighty God's Son being crucified, that's why we don't get sent home right away. Just imagine if that didn't happen. As soon as you create a crime or something, you get fucked. Yeah, I don't know the thing already, man, you know? You gotta pull the curtains down here, so it was a pleasure being here with you guys. I think we did that for we had a full discussion about it for the night, and it is what it is. I can pull the curtains down. You understand? Yeah, man, you know? The traffic is alright. What is it more for we talk about before I get out of here, man? You guys got anything? Like somebody did tell me about the traffic came up to now, me see nothing. Alright, one. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Big up everybody that definitely tune in and pull the curtains down here. So remember, every Monday to Friday, you understand? It's all about Let's Start the Things talk show in the morning, 8 to 9. If the traffic is busy, you don't know, we go to 8 to 10. You understand? But big up everybody that definitely take the little time out and check in. We out here, so until tomorrow, I'm gonna try drop in and do something. You know what I mean? As more stuff come, we bring it. We talk about it. You understand? Delray, you take it up with God by me, no by. Delray say, if God can forgive, how human can forgive? Well, the thing is go more time with the human beings. When will I be on again? How do I be on? You know what I mean? Remember well, listen, man. Remember the show Monday to Friday is from 8 o'clock in the morning or 8:30. We definitely here from Monday to Friday every morning. Okay. Saturday we're gonna come and join in with Pon the Night Live. Definitely, wherever you're doing, just make sure you put your post notification bell on all, so you'll be notified right away when I drop a live or I drop a video. Otherwise, than that, Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. And you don't know, tonight we kick off at 8. Tomorrow, depends on how the time is, depends on how my schedule is. I'm going to join, I'm going to do a live tomorrow. Otherwise, than that, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. Yeah, make sure y'all check in. So once again, love you guys. It was a pleasure being here with you. I'm out. You understand? See you until tomorrow. Love and peace. And like I said, guys, please feel free to donate to the channel. Join the membership is only $2 a month. Please, I'm begging you guys. Also, you guys could support by purchasing a super sticker or a super chat. You understand? But most of all, you guys could be a member of the channel. Before I leave, like I said, for those persons who definitely check in again on the live, you will be receiving a wrench. You understand? So all those persons whose name is not in blue, those persons don't have wrench. But if I see you again on the live, you will receive a wrench, all right? The people speak, just check in. Support and love to you all the time, my brother. You understand? Please, you understand? Be a member, like I said, for only $2 a month, or you guys could donate by sending something to the Cash App or the Super Chat or Super Stickers, all right? Peace and love. I'm out of here until tomorrow, guys, all right? The people will speak. Support of all time, you understand? Be out of here, sir. To everybody, you understand? Being said, how can we support you? Well, like I said, guys, you guys could be a member of the channel for only $2 a month. Or you could cash up with the cash up that you're seeing scrolling on the screen. Or you guys could purchase a super sticker or a super chat whenever I'm live on the live. All right, whenever I'm live, you guys could purchase a super chat or a super sticker. We have different prices from $1 go up. You understand? That's one supporting. Next supporting, you guys could be a member of the channel for only $2 a month. You understand? And also, you guys could also support by cash apping me whatever whenever we are live. Okay, so this is only specific for when we're live. You guys could donate and support in any way. You understand? And I'm gonna let you know we are definitely gonna be we're gonna be looking forward for sponsors. So anybody who donate like $50 to $100 will be a sponsor of the show. Okay, like I said, don't watch the nice in the market. Look at the sales. This is one of the fastest growing channel on YouTube, Guyanese channel, where you get the latest and we're going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. My name is Fire Feelings, the CEO and the owner of this channel. Big up to my wife, the management, but you guys know what's up. You understand? Like I said, that's what we're dealing with. So you know how it goes already. Support, donate in any way you could. Like I'm gonna run it to you again. Be a member for $2 a month. You could donate when we're on live, super chat, super sticker, or you could send anything to the Cash App. We would be appreciated and thank you, all right? Once again, peace and love, guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to get some rest for tomorrow because you don't know, I got to get some more content and I got to drop a video for you, plus I got to come live. So like I said, anything y'all want we discuss, any problem, any situation, y'all could inbox me with the numbers, or we're on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Anyway, y'all could get on to we. Let we talk. Anything y'all want we talk about, anything y'all want we discuss, hit me up. Peace and love, Fire Feelings. We out here, so guys. One people, one nation, one destiny. Peace. All time.